Yo, what's good? Trouble T Roy, don't get hit boxing talk. Back with another one, and it goes. Okay, so I honestly did not want to get on here and talk about this, but it's looking like it's something that's just about to get talked about. Ryan Garcia. He is definitely on something, or he's playing a character. It's possible that he's playing a character, in my opinion. If I mean possibly, but I don't think it's building the fight. I think it's actually killing the fight because a lot of people that I'm talking to really are becoming more like not interested in the fight with Devin. Even Devin just got online right now and said, "Oh, it's just an act." Well, it's a bad act. Because my whole thing is, if he is really going through something and this is he's having his outbursts like this, it's not selling the fight. It's making people less interested. I've talked to a few people here and there that are like, yeah, I don't want to see his fight. Ryan, if you're not in your, I know he ain't gonna hear this, but I'm just saying, just speaking out. If you're not in your best shape, in your best mindset, and at your best spiritually, then you don't need to fight, because nobody's gonna believe in you. Nobody's gonna trust you to get the job done. Me personally, even in his best, I have Ryan losing. And I do say KO or knockout or stoppage. That's just me. But even if it goes 12 rounds, you're not going to outbox Devin. That's what you're definitely not going to do. If they said that Loma couldn't do it, which I disagreed with, but if they said Loma couldn't do it, you're not going to do it because you're not that kind of fighter. So, you know what I'm saying? But past that, this is some bad looks. They had to take your phone away from you. They had to take your phone. You a grown man, right? 25 or something like that. You're in your mid-20s. They had to take your phone away from you? That means, for one, you ain't got control over nothing that you doing. You made all that money just to still not have full control over what you do. And for two, somebody's trying to protect you, or you're embarrassing yourself, or embarrassing somebody else, or whatever. The two press conferences I saw, the one first in New York, and then they went to LA. The one in New York was like, okay. I thought it was weird that you came in and had to sit on I guess what you would call a throne or whatever. I was like, all right, he doing a lot. He got the women behind him and everything. I was like, yeah, you doing a lot. But the one in LA, that was the kicker. That's when I literally just started saying, you know what? Something's not right. Something is off. I feel like he's on something he shouldn't be on, and we ain't gonna talk about that, but that's what it seemed like. But a lot of people are trying to cover up for you and say that you're just, trying to hype up the fight or whatever, promote the fight. That's not the good look. Not the good look. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But it's funny too, also, I noticed that a lot of the things that Ryan started doing, like I'm hearing spaces on Twitter where he's going off on people, saying things that ain't even got nothing to do with the fight, but your ex-wife is on Twitter, or Instagram or whatever, talking about pray for Ryan and all this stuff. It's like, yo, this is all over the place. This fight doesn't seem like it's going to happen. They already have Barboza, in place for a replacement in case. Really, it's in case Ryan doesn't make it, because Devin has never backed down out of a fight. He ain't never had to pull out of a fight. So this is clearly for you. They did that. That's why they had him at the press conference. This is getting weird. It's getting weirder and weirder. I'm hearing spaces on Twitter where he's just going off and he's on this whole, what do you say? I'm trying to expose everyone. I'm trying to expose these, whatever, some crazy shit. I'm like, yeah, and people are literally out there saying, hey, they care about him. They care about him. They want to see him do well. And people are truly, and you can hear in their voices on the space I did hear. I just heard a few, like a minute of it. I was at work, I think, when it happened. But yeah, people actually are concerned. We're at a point where people are concerned. And I don't remember this. I can't say I remember this ever happening in boxing, at least over the last couple decades. We know of some boxers who went through some stuff and then they returned to the sport, and maybe they weren't the same, or they was going through some stuff in their life. And that's why we understand. It's like, bro, we understand, but the way that he's conducting himself right now, right before a fight, especially, you're in training camp. Just saying. You're in training camp. So at the end of the day, man, he make his own decisions. So he's a grown man. He's a grown man with a good job. A better job than, at least 97% of us have. Where he could go and do what he has to do and then go home. He ain't got to worry about nothing. But this is also a job where you could get hurt really bad, and or you could be humiliated real bad. And it's like, come on, man. I'm not really trusting him right now, me personally. This looks like signs of him looking for ways to get out. I said, with the whole thing with the last press conference where he seemed to be a little, he seems to have that Oscar powder. I'm just saying, I'm being real, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He had that, he shared some of that powder. Oscar shared some of that powder with him, or he stole some of that powder, or was handed some of that powder. I'm just saying. That's just me. Sorry. Be mad if you want to. But if not only you, but your team around you, Derek James, Oscar, Bernard, if they are saying, look, brother, you got the biggest fight the second biggest fight of your life, because the first one you already lost. This is the second biggest fight of your life. If you can't get your shit together and stay away from that stuff, or whatever it is, drinking, smoking weed, you don't hear smoking weed. It is what it is. You can smoke what you want, drink what you want, but do it. At least, you don't even have the decency to really just, all right, look, I got a press conference coming up. Let me stay away from that. And then maybe after, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how boxers move, because I know a lot of boxers have a lot of stuff behind closed doors that they do. That's just a thing that everybody has that. But you try and throw a speech about, yeah, but when I was, if y'all was 25 and y'all was doing this and that, it's like, but we paying to see you, and you ain't right. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Me personally, I don't think the fight's going to happen. If it does, I'll be surprised, and I still see Ryan getting beat. I see him getting stopped or KO'd, sleep. At this rate, especially, and it is what it is. But this is not going to sell the fight. What he's doing is not going to sell the fight. People want to, real boxing fans, and this is the problem. I feel like today, especially with all this internet gangster shit and these dudes, these exhibition fights, which I ain't saying don't do them, but they are these celebrity fights and stuff like that. See, Ryan to me is a celebrity fighter. I don't think he's built for the real levels when it comes to boxing. I don't think so. And that's fine. I don't think anybody, there's only a few people really built for it. So I'm not mad, but it's like, bro, you're taking a space that somebody else could fill in and really be successful. You're already successful. You're already there. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I honestly think he should give it up, me personally, but that's just me. Once again, my opinion is extremely micro to the rest of the world, and it is what it is. But yeah, it's like just you did what you did, and you did it great when you did it, but there are some blemishes, and it is what it is, man. So me personally, like I said, I don't know if the fight's gonna happen. I can't sit here and say for sure, oh, he's good, everything's good, because I don't know if it's an act or if this is for real what's going on. So I'm not gonna sit here and just give up on the fight. But if it was not to happen, I wouldn't be surprised. That's just me. So you heard it here. I mean, and people gotta stop with these sparring videos. Look, Devin versus Haney sparring does not show up on BoxRec. It's not there. There's no record for sparring. Sparring is sparring. Niggas wake up and go spar. You have a good day, you have a bad day, whatever. But the funny thing is, the sparring video that he posted looked like a highlight film for Tank, because it was literally chopped up. It was chopped and screwed. No, it wasn't screwed, but you know what I mean. If you old school, you know what chopped and screwed is. If you like new generation, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, man, that was so edited. You could tell literally 30 seconds in, like, oh, I see what they're doing. They just showing all the things that Tank did good and where Devin struggled. But the only problem is, I would like to see the whole thing, because according to Devin and Bill walked away with the whatever bag. So what are we really talking about? But that's a whole nother story. But people gotta stop taking sparring so seriously, because people spar to work on things. People spar to literally focus on certain things. Sparring is not like, yeah, we just gonna get in there, we just gonna shoot it out. And no, it's not that. You go into sparring, you have spar sessions to work on things. And 9 times out of 10, it might be one fighter sparring to get ready for a fight, and that other fighter that is being sparred against ain't in shape. They don't know what they working on. They probably told, hey, I know you're a counterpuncher in the ring, but today we need you to be aggressive and go in there and, just shoot whatever shots you got, because that's what this boxer needs. It's a formula. Sparring is a formula. It's not just like who's the better fighter all the time. Sometimes it's like, I'm trying to work on something. I might look good, I might look bad, but I'm trying to get this right. Maybe I need to shoot the cross more over, and I need, just to work on that. And until it might not work all the time, but sooner or later, you keep working on that in sparring, then you're going to be probably the one to look good. But it's like people take sparring and make it like, I don't know, like, yeah, like I said on Twitter, yeah, we need to add another portion to BoxRec. Make a little part where they have sparring victories, because that's what people pay more attention to that than they do to the fights now. People pay more attention to Benavidez, quote unquote, beating up Bivol in sparring than they do to, okay, well, make the fight. Benavidez is about to fight Zordo, but he has the opportunity to make himself available for the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev. So what are we talking about? Anyways, it is what it is. All right, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever. All that good shit. It's Trouble T. Roy. Hit, don't get hit, Boxer Talk. And we out. Peace.
And I've been made. And I've
Still I try. No rest for cross.
But as a producer, you know, it's your duty, you know, to put your input into the artist, put your mind into them. Just keep making that joint fat, yo. Keep making it fat, keep working, keep doing it, don't stop. Even if nobody ain't buying your beats, yo.